Good evening. I'm a Hellhound. Welcome back to my late night spook show here on the Horror Metal channel. I'm a little tired from band practice. We've got a new bass player who's also going to be our singer, and went really well. But anyway, yeah, I'm still kind of worn out because we practiced a long time and it went really well. But anyway, hope you guys all had a great Christmas and a great New Year's. You guys get anything good? I got a lot of good stuff. I got a lot of comic books, some Blu-rays and DVDs. I finally got the complete series of Married with Children here, all 262 episodes. I've been wanting this for a while. It's one of my favorite sitcoms. I love it. It's hilarious. I've been watching it like crazy. And I got a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm going to wait to make a video, another Loathsome Lore holiday edition, for when some more things come to the mail. I got a lot of gift cards, and so I'll order things from eBay and Amazon. So I'm going to wait till they all get here and I'll make a video. But it's probably too late to be a holiday edition, so maybe I'll just do the DC Superheroes edition, because most of the stuff I got was DC superhero related. Comics, animated movies, well, not any live action movies, I already had all those, but yeah, animated movies, cartoon series. I got like some of the old Batman and Superman cartoons, Aquaman, some Super Friends, stuff like that. And an absolute ton of comics. But anyway, I'll save that for a future video, because today I just want to tell you guys about the upcoming Morbid Hour. Episode 8 live stream is going to be this Sunday, January 9th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be there here on my channel, the Horror Metal channel. Myself, Sean Erschen, and HorrorFan88. We're going to discuss the Scream franchise. You know, yeah, Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, and Scream 5, the upcoming movie that's coming out very soon. We're going to discuss our thoughts on the trailer and what we want to see, and the awesome title. That's right, it's called Scream 5. You know, they're not just calling it Scream because, you know, that would be stupid as hell. So yeah, Scream 5. We're going to discuss our thoughts on that and the other Scream movies. And, of course, we're also going to be talking about Spider-Man, about all the movies, you know, the Raimi trilogy. Yeah, I love these. Even Spider-Man 3, it's bad, but it's got its moments. It's kind of a guilty pleasure. It's enjoyably bad. I hated it at first, but it's grown on me. And also, yeah, the two Mark Webb films, the two amazing Spider-Man films with Andrew Garfield. And, of course, the new continuity of the MCU with Tom Holland playing Spidey, such as in, you know, Spider-Man Homecoming, Far From Home, and, of course, the new movie that just came out, No Way Home. And if you saw my reaction video, without really any spoilers, you know that I loved that movie, and Sean and HorrorFan88 did as well. They've all made videos about it with spoilers and everything, but we're going to talk more in depth about it. We're going to talk about things that we didn't think about. I watched it right as soon as I saw it, so there's a few more things I thought about. Yeah, we're going to share our thoughts on that one, and then, yeah, we're going to talk about the Tobey Maguire trilogy, the two Andrew Garfield films, and what our thoughts are the future of Spidey, the MCU, and most of all, Spider-Man No Way Home, the new movie. And maybe, if we have time, if you guys want, we can talk about some Spider-Man comics. You know, I would love to do that a little bit, without giving anything away. From the new movie, it did incorporate a lot of elements from the comics that I really wanted to see. That was kind of my biggest problem with the last two MCU solo Spidey movies, Homecoming and Far From Home, was there's a lot of themes from the comics missing. This movie fixed all that, plus maybe more from maybe some past incarnations as well. But yeah, maybe even a reference to the black-suited Spider-Man or two, but I'll never tell. Maybe not. Have to see the movie to find out, or check out our videos or whatever. Check it out, what do you say about this Sunday. So yeah, I'd like to talk about the comics a little bit, and maybe if we have time, we'll talk about Venom, Let There Be Carnage, the two, Venom and Venom Let There Be Carnage, the two Venom movies with Tom Hardy. I didn't make a reaction video for this one. I did for this one when it first came out, and yeah, I don't know if Sean's seen it yet. I know HorrorFan88 has seen this one, but honestly, I thought it was pretty underwhelming. It really didn't live up to the I like Tom Hardy. He's a great actor, and I even like Woody. I think Woody Harrelson's great too, and he does kind of feel like Cletus Cassidy sometimes. They got the backstory right, but these new Venom movies is just a very poor representation of the character from the comics. It's more like a buddy cop movie with Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock and the symbiote. Now, the symbiote's name is Venom. It's not just, they're one entity and say, we do this, we do that, because they're they are Venom. It's the symbiote's called Venom, and Eddie Brock's a separate character. And they would have arguments and stuff, and it's like a buddy cop movie. And they've been and Tom Hardy said we took inspiration from Ren and Stimpy when it came to their personalities. It's like, yeah, because when I think of Venom, I think of Ren and Stimpy, but yeah, there's some things I liked about it, but overall, both movies are just very forgettable, underwhelming, and just leave a lot to be desired. They got some things pretty good. Carnage, yeah, Cletus Cassidy's backstory was pretty much intact. It was pretty much dead on, but Carnage should have been in a movie. If you would have told me back when I was a kid that they were going to have a live-action movie where Venom fights Carnage, I would have been thrilled. You know, I wanted to like this movie. I wanted to love it, you know, and I watched it and was just like, yeah, they didn't really deliver the goods. Like I said, yeah, Cletus Cassidy's backstory is intact. He was abused. He's put in the orphanage, and he pretty much killed everybody, his parents and his grandmother and people at the orphanage. And Shriek, yeah, she was in the movie too, played by Naomi Harris. And I like Naomi Harris a lot. She was great as Moneypenny in the recent Bond films, but she didn't really feel like Shriek to me either. None of the characters really felt like them. That didn't really feel like Venom. It didn't feel like Carnage. It didn't feel like Shriek. We got another brief reference to She-Venom, like in one scene, just like in the last one. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, it's really not. They're really not doing the comics justice. They're kind of just their own thing. And but something tells me the MCU might be fixing some of those problems very soon, hopefully. But all in all, for my full thoughts, maybe we'll talk about it in the Morbid Hour live stream this Sunday. If not, if Sean hasn't seen it, or if we don't find time, I don't really want to spend a lot of time on it anyway, because I'm not that big a fan. But maybe we'll talk about it. If not, I'll do a separate video at some point. Because yeah, it did adapt some of the plot points from the Maximum Carnage 14-issue limited series. This is the first appearance of Shriek, and yeah, her backstory with Cletus Cassidy is elaborated on. They've known each other quite a bit longer in this movie than they did in the comics, where they first met in this one. But back then, as the movie, they've been friends since they were kids. Yeah, I don't know. See it for yourself. Tell me what you think. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna talk about Scream, Spider-Man. Maybe we'll talk about the upcoming Doctor Strange movie, which Sam Raimi's gonna direct. So it came full circle. He did the original Spider-Man trilogy, and of course Evil Dead and all that. So yeah, I'm excited to see the new Doctor Strange movie. Doctor Strange is in the new Spider-Man as well, obviously. If you've seen the trailer, you know that. And he plays a very important role, but he doesn't totally steal the whole movie, kind of like Iron Man did, even though he had, in Homecoming, he had a very brief, he's probably in the movie maybe 20 minutes, but it felt more like an Iron Man spin-off than a Spider-Man movie. But this movie fixes all that. It is awesome. And Doctor Strange is utilized very well. I look forward to seeing the movie. And last but not least, we're also going to talk about the death metal / grindcore band Carcass. Oh yeah, all about some Carcass. I love Carcass. Jeff Walker and Bill Steer and company. Great band, one of my favorites. We're going to talk about their entire discography. Oh yeah, love Carcass. Yeah. All right, guys. So be there this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the 8th episode of the Morbid Hour, all about Scream, Spider-Man, and Carcass. Myself, Sean Erschen, and HorrorFan88 gonna get together this Sunday here on the Horror Metal channel. I'm Hellhound. See you there. January 9th. All right, guys. Take care.